Imagine a world where legends walked among mortals, where the line between myth and reality blurred in the icy mists of the north. The Viking Age was such a time, a period of fierce warriors, epic voyages, and tales of gods and heroes. But amidst these sagas, one name stands out, a woman whose life was woven with prophecy, power, and mystery. The legendary Viking queen, Aslaug. According to the tale of Ragnar Lothbrok, Aslaug was the daughter of Sigurd, a legendary hero of Germanic legend who killed a dragon, while her mother was a shield-maiden Brynhildr. After defeating the dragon Fafnir, who was once a dwarf turned dragon to guard a treasure, Sigurd found Brynhildr, sleeping within a ring of shields. She is described as a Valkyrie, which is a female figure that guides the souls of the dead warriors to Valhalla. Sigurd fearlessly crossed the flames and awakened Brynhildr. They fell in love, and Sigurd promised to marry her. The couple would soon arrive at the court of the Nibelungs, where he was given a potion that made him forget Brynhildr. Under its influence, he married Gudrun, the sister of King Gunnar. Brynhildr was convinced to marry King Gunnar. She eventually demands her new husband to kill Sigurd. So one night Gunnar forced his way into Sigurd's bedchamber and would stab him in the back with his sword. Brynhildr would soon after commit suicide, asking to be laid beside Sigurd on the funeral pyre. After the tragic deaths of Sigurd and Brynhildr, Aslaug, their only child, was rescued by Brynhildr's trusted companion, Hymir. Knowing the dangers that surrounded her, Hymir concealed Aslaug inside a large harp and embarked on a journey to protect her. Hymir traveled through many lands. After many hardships, Hymir and Aslaug arrived at a remote farmhouse owned by a poor couple, Åke and Grima. Åke believed the harp contained valuable items inside, and he told his wife Grima. Grima then persuaded her husband Åke to murder Hymir while he was sleeping. However, once they broke the harp, they discovered a little girl and raised Aslaug as their own. The two peasants saw Aslaug's beauty and knew she was a noble birth. In order to hide her beauty, they rubbed her in tar and dressed her in a long hood and made her to go to work. Aslaug grew up unaware of her true heritage. Once Aslaug grew into a woman, her beauty could no longer be hidden, and her life took a dramatic turn when the legendary Viking hero Ragnar Lothbrok and his men encountered her. Ragnar, struck by her beauty, decided to test her wisdom with a riddle. He challenged Aslaug to come to him neither dressed nor undressed, neither fasting nor eating, and neither alone nor accompanied. Aslaug, being as smart as she is beautiful, came to Ragnar draped in a fishing net, biting an onion, and with only a dog by her side. Impressed by her cleverness, Ragnar proposed to marry her. However, Aslaug declined and refused to marry the king until he had completed his mission in Norway, and she revealed her true identity as Aslaug, daughter of Sigurd and Brynhildr. Ragnar returned from Norway and wanted to be intimate with Aslaug, who had magical powers and the ability to foresee the future. But Aslaug refused to be with him until they were married. She also warned Ragnar that their first son might suffer if they didn't. Despite her warnings, Ragnar made love with her. The result of their untimely union was their firstborn son Ivar, who was born with a condition that made him unable to walk, earning him the name Ivar the Boneless. As queen, Aslaug bore Ragnar several sons, who would go on to become legendary warriors themselves. Ivar the Boneless, Bjorn Ironside, Hvitserk, and Sigurd Snake in the Eye. Her sons became renowned in their own right, known for their bravery and exploits that would shape the course of Viking history. Later, Ragnar decided to invade England. Before he left, Aslaug warned him not to go, but he ignored her advice. In England, Ragnar was captured by King Ella of Northumbria and was thrown into a pit of snakes, where he died a tragic death.